Hey there everybody, what's going on? This is the Marv Mad. Is in the collection or not, and this is over the Colossus figure, and pretty much everybody that put a vote to it said that the Marvel Universe Colossus was the best main, universe collection for your X-Men, and so there he is. I'm going to do one more on the universe here before I shift gears to the other, do a Marvel Legends next time. So, because I can't make up my mind on this one, I'm going to go ahead and go over here and grab the Human Torch. Alright, here we have the Human Torch from my Marvel Universe main collection to go with the Fantastic Four. This one right here that I had in there was actually the the Marvel Legends Showdown from Toy Biz several years ago, and it's a great looking figure. But I'm on the fence post about this just because of how I want to, do the Fantastic Four in my collection. You can see how cool this figure is actually here with the flames and the lines from the comic book style drawn on there, and that like the yellow flake and the orange and stuff to make it look like it's on fire. It's a really good, paint job. And then of course it was Toy Biz. They always went that extra mile with a lot of their figures, even these guys, these little guys. But yeah, I'm on the fence post and just kind of help figure this out. And I do kind of have a maybe a narrow view of which Fantastic Four I'm using. So I'm going to actually I picked this style here from the Marvel Universe from the 2-packs on the Secret Wars. He's going to cooperate there for me. Yeah, they're just not cooperating at all, are they? There he goes. Alright, anyway, so you see that with the color scheme, that's what I'm going to go with right there. And so that kind of limits which Human Torch and how, little bits or whatever. So, anyway, I'm talking about the Human Torch here, and back on track. Go with the articulation a little bit. You got the head swivels down a little bit, doesn't go back, which is a peeve of mine, why they don't make a flying figure with its head going back. Even in Toy Biz, they never did that too much, and that was kind of always kind of sucky. But anyway, and then there's the ball joint on the shoulder, swivel on the bicep, double jointed elbow, swivel on the forearm, hinge hand, and then on the diaphragm, it's not like a hinge or whatever, it's more like a swivel, and it tilts down a little bit. And then there's on the waist there too, it has a little range of motion. Ball joint on the hip, thigh, double jointed knees, swivel on the calf there, and a hinge foot. So anyway, that's the guy I had in my collection, but I'll set those guys off to the side. I was going to compare to the Marvel Universe ones. Now, funny how this is kind of a peg warmer of the Showdowns, but so was this of the Marvel Universe. Or so it was in my area. Now this here is the supposed Flame On version of Johnny Storm. And it's more like what it would appear more like the Nova, maybe. I don't know. It's probably my least favorite of the three that I'm doing. That's weird how I have like this different color, like, see-through, transparent. Then it has the cracks and stuff like that. There's kind of some variance of how the shades it runs through there. I guess that's kind of cool and stuff like that, but that's not really, for me, that's not for the Human Torch. But, maybe, I'd like to hear opinions about it. Unless there's, you guys see some other way. Now these guys all came, here, give me the other one here, come with this flame thing. And they actually stick on the hands pretty good and whatnot. I thought it was pretty cool. As far as the articulation goes on him, basically the same kind of head movement. I think it goes back just a hair more. You see the face sculpt there. Swivels, shoulder joint right there is a ball joint in the bicep. Single jointed elbows like Marvel Universe, and then a forearm swivel. Has that diaphragm hinge right there. It works a lot better, but then you get that gap on there. You can't see it or whatever, but a lot of those Marvel Universe suffer from that. It's not a ball joint leg, but it it goes up, does probably what it needs to for the Human Torch. It does have double jointed knees and a hinged ankle. So, alright, there's that one in the Marvel Universe. And I can't remember if that's like, if he came out with the first series or not. Okay, so now here's the next one. And this is just a regular Johnny Storm looking guy. And it's basically, it's the same sculpt except not that transparent plastic. But it's pretty cool. A lot of this, let me get some light on there. You can kind of see how they're, like, the paint is in the muscle definition and stuff like that, and the white's very brilliant, looks really good, and the face is not too bad either. I hate the hairstyle, but I don't know, Hasbro seems to think that the hair has to look like a Super Saiyan for some reason there. I guess it looks like it's almost flamey hair. I don't know. I don't feel that's the way the Human Torch or Johnny Storm should look, but now I know this guy was a repaint, really. They did him in a thing in these different colors. They changed the thing, like the scheme like that. But this is the color I'm going to need if I'm going to switch out. I don't want to put that other one in there. But I'm not going to do the articulations. It's the same as this one over here. But basically, which one would you pick to be in your main Marvel Legends collection right here to match the rest of these Fantastic Four? And unfortunately, Hasbro hasn't decided that we needed an Invisible Woman yet. And I know you can get the Showdown one, but I heard either you'd have to redo all the Showdowns, or it's hard to mix and match the colors, and you kind of want the colors to all look the same, not mesh too bad. So anyway, so yeah, which one would you pick to be in a main Marvel Universe collection? Just the Johnny Storm non-flame on, the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Showdown, or the flame on, I guess, Marvel Universe Human Torch. So just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Always like the feedback. See what you guys say. So go ahead and pick and let me know. And see you in about a week. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.